Hey guys, this is Crystal with Empower Movement Physical Therapy. So I wanted to give you guys some really helpful morning stretches. So a complaint that we often get is when we wake up, you just feel stiff and like not like yourself until you get going. So as we sleep, our bodies are just in a stagnant position. Our bodies crave motion. So you gotta pump those muscles to get things going. So for shoulders in the morning, standing, I pull my shoulders down and back towards the opposite direction. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I can pull my hands up. So then I'm gonna go thumbs up towards the ceiling, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, to open up my chest and to get my upper back going as well. They call this a prayer stretch. You could pray in the morning too, and you could combine movements, two birds with one stone. But elbows go on a chair or your bed at home, and then you're dropping your chest towards the floor. So I'm not letting my head sag, but I'm keeping my neck kind of like tucked back, and then I'm letting my chest come towards the floor. So I'm pulling, almost like I have an anchor in the middle of my sternum pulling me towards the floor. That one feels amazing. You can change the angle of it too, where you kind of come a little bit to the side. It becomes more of like a lat stretch then. And then I'm just pulling that guy down towards the table. The other thing is often we've stuck with our phones and inflection. So a great way to reverse that would be to go on the floor, and then you're really kind of doing like a press up, like a bridge. But I'm opening my shoulders, so as I push my pelvis towards the ceiling, I'm pulling my shoulders down and back. So again, I'm just really helping that shoulder mobility, range, and then also firing up some of those extensors. The other thing is we could flip it, and then to get the segments of the spine, so each time one segment in your spine gets jammed up, that's equivalent to about 4% being 4% of the work having to go somewhere else. That's when you see problems happen. It's like, you know, if your whole lumbar spine's jammed up, that's 20% of some of the motion that has to be generated from other segments. So a great way is to keep your back nice and healthy is, I call it their cat camels, where I'm pulling all the way up towards the ceiling and then dropping it down. So as I drop my stomach, I'm letting my butt kind of pull up, almost like somebody's pulling my tail up into that direction and looking up at the same time. I'm dropping it down. And here, I think this is the most common mistake with this exercise. People don't push their back up like a cat. So you really want to push up, put the head down. You should feel that heavy in between your shoulder blades as you do that. And then let's talk about getting the hips warmed up for the day. So if I'm in this position, what I do is drop the legs from side to side, just like a windshield washer, just going side to side in the morning. We're working on the rotation of the hips, which if you don't want a hip replacement is a great thing to do. So just moving those guys back and forth. Another really specific one would be to start warming up the legs for the day. So leg goes straight, my toe goes up towards the ceiling, and then I'm just lifting and lowering it. The big key here is tucking your tailbone up and in towards your belt line, so I'm creating no space in my low back there. So I lift and lower that. If I'm doing it incorrectly, what you're going to see is your back arch and then your belly kind of pooch out as you lift it, because then you're using the wrong muscles. So zip everything up, tailbone up and in, lift and lower for 10 reps. And then at the top here, I want you to do ankles up and down, and then circles. You're hitting almost every area if you were to do that in the morning. Morning and night stretches are great because things are about consistency, the amount of reps and frequency. And I think often the patients come in here and they're like, I'm doing my exercises, but really, once doesn't count. So if you start to incorporate this in the morning, it's really great because you're getting so much of it in then throughout the day.